Hello, it's Gloria here from Gloria's Greetings. So you may be wondering what this mess is on my desk. So today we're going to do the little bits of lace challenge, and I'm determined to use lace that was in my scrap bin. So this is a bunch of the lace that I pulled out. I only pulled lace, not ribbon, that was in my scrap bin. So my idea today, I'm going to move this over to the side, is I also went into my paper scraps. So this is totally inspired by Cori. So thank you, Cori. The challenge is Little Bits of Lace 2024, which is her challenge. And also I got this idea from her to use up our scrap papers to make little notebooks for our journals. So I don't do that very often. So I thought, well, I'm going to combine the two challenges here, and we're going to make some notebooks. So I went through all my scraps. These are all like my plain ones, coffee dye-ish looking. Some of them are designer paper that are very thin, but you could write on. Then I just had some little bits of white paper I pulled in. These are some thinner pieces of all designer paper that are more colorful that I have to this side. And then I have a pile over here of just like, I don't know, like accents, decorating bases that I could use for a notebook. So we're just gonna work away, maybe mass make style. Maybe we'll put one together, and then we will just put some together, layer them up, and then get them all put together at the same time. So I'm determined, like I said, not to use my full rolls of lace. I just found this scrap paper, so I'm grabbing it. Just to use the scraps that were from my bin for the little bits of lace. And also I have so much scraps of paper that I have to start dealing with it. So I have my strips over there. I don't think I'll use it, but I'll have my other one still here if I have time to do more. So I have this little green mat here. We will work off of that. And now Cori sews hers, so I may sew some, and the ones I want to sew I'll just clip and set aside, and then I can show you at the end. My sewing machine is kind of tucked off in the corner, so it's not the easiest for me to sew on camera. So I'm just going to pull some clips for the sewing ones. And who knows, in the end, when I show pictures, maybe I'll have embellished them a little bit too with a sticker or stamping. But right now, I want to add lace to them and a little bit of the, make some notebooks up that we can have ready for our journal. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to maybe make some narrow ones first. I seem like I have a lot of narrow paper. So, I mean, I don't want to make them too large, but I want them to look nice in the book. Like in your journal, in a pocket. Or now she did so many different kinds, so today I'm just going to kind of put together the note paper that I think goes well, and then we will staple them, and then maybe then we'll do some bases and stuff like that. She did some like journal card ones and all kinds of different ones that were kind of cool. So I think I'm going to keep that, well, maybe a couple more, might as well. And just staple them together. And I'm going to also staple some lace on the ones that I'm stapling. So I like that. Do I want a little bit of a black cardstock in the back? I don't know. Maybe I do. It's a little bit shorter, but I don't care. It'll give it some stability. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. You got to bear with me. This is new to me. Let's see if I can find a little bit of lace here. A little bit of this eyelet is nice. So it looks a little bit scrappy. Now, do I want it to go down or do I want it to go across? I think I like that one going down. So I'm going to use a rusted staples here, see if they work through this much paper. And then we will continue on. Oh, see, oh, I love that so much. Look at the rusted staple. And that would look cute with the cardstock in the back. You could tuck it in a belly band or hanging out of a pocket. You could even put this in like later on, make up a little note journal card with a notepad on it. So for now, we're just going to put together some of these notepads and add a little bit of lace. So that's our challenge for today. That is what we are doing. So let's get working. Okay, I'm back with our little scrappy notepads that we made with a little bit of lace. Totally inspired by Cori, her Little Bits of Lace Challenge 2024, and her idea to use up our scrap papers to make little scrappy notebooks, notepads for our journals. So they are quite addictive. I got quite a few done and cleaned up quite a bit of my paper, so I'm quite pleased with that. So a few of them I left very plain, just the lace and the staple. Just a little bit of lace on there and a notepad, nothing spectacular. This one I backed onto like a journal card notepad, so it could tuck in behind a belly band if you wanted, or go into a pocket. It can be embellished a little further. The same with this one. I just added a piece on the back. So those are those 1, 2, 3, 4. These ones I embellished a little bit more. I added a little bit of a focal point with some more lace. This one I made into like a little booklet with the paper pad inside. Added a die cut and some stamping. This one I kind of did the same. I added it to a little bit thicker cardstock. This is just a single layer though. With the lace I embellished with a little flower. This one I just did the same. I just added a little flower on the back. I didn't do too much to that one. This one I added a edge border, a little fabric lace cluster, and just embellished with a little washi dragonfly sticker. This one I really like the way it was with the rose gold vellum. So I just punched the corners, added a little word, and this one I kind of did a little different. I just tucked the card in the back. So it's like a little journaling card with a little notebook attached to it. This is one of the first ones I did. I left that one very similar. I just added a little flower to it. This one here, I had a piece of embossed cardstock. So I just put a washi sticker and glued the little notepad on the inside. So it's like a little booklet. Now these are the ones I actually sewed. I really like the sewing. If it will focus. Well, that's strange. Why is it not focusing? Okay. Anyway, you can see I stitched across the top. These ones have the lace at the front. So I just did a variety of those, adding a die cut. This one I just added the word notes. This one I just added a little floral image with the ticket corners. I did that for a couple of them, and I think they turned out really cute. This one, I just added a washi sticker and sewed across. Nothing too fancy there. The same here with this one. Just my sewing is horrendous. I had to fix the tension on my machine, but I added some notes. I broke the needle on this one too on my sewing machine. I was having a time. And this one I just added a little, oh, I totally missed getting that in there. So maybe I'll glue it onto the back or take it off altogether. Actually, I'm going to do a quick fix on this to show how things don't always work out the way you want. So I'm just going to rip it off. And there's my little notepad. I sewed across after I stapled, but I had to be very careful because I already had broken a needle. So, and this is the last one. I had a bit of a digital. I think it was Roxy's Creations. I'm not 100%. I just added, I sewed across the lace and the paper and added a paper flower with some Fabri-Tac. So there you go, little bits of lace. With some scrappy pads to add into our junk journals. Totally inspired by Cori. Go check out her channel if you've never seen it before. Thanks for watching. Bye now.